Men have the answer. Men have the answer. Think that, you know, society is gonna ridicule you for, you know, the way you think as men. And it's crazy to me. I'll be very honest with you guys, fellas. When I see a lot of guys out there, you have the answer to the problem, but you think your answer is wrong. Very crazy, insane. You guys need to man up. Let's dive into this video real quickly and I'm gonna chop it back with you.
What's good, family? I just got out of court. It did not go how I wanted it to go, but I'm finna let y'all know exactly what went down and the bull crap that has to keep continuing to go on with this situation. So I got here early, family. Court started at 8:30. I got here at 8:25, signed in. I sat there, we waited for about 45 minutes to an hour. She didn't show up, so I'm thinking, okay, she's not showing up. So they finally called me, called my name. I go up there, I tell them I'm here, you know. They said, have you seen mom? I was like, no, I haven't seen her. About 15 more minutes go by, they call me back. So I go back there, you know, I raise my right hand, tell them everything's true, all that. Her attorney was there. I didn't even know she had an attorney. You know what I'm saying? This, cause she had one for Walker County. I didn't know she had one for Hamilton County. This is a new person. And we was in front of a new judge today, okay? So she started going on with her case, talking about they had a TPO out in Walker County. Like I said, I got it dismissed, which I told her, I said, I got it dismissed. Then her attorney said they petitioned to get that extended. So they trying to keep this TPO against me going. I have not seen these people. So what are y'all doing? So
I want you guys to notice something quickly. This guy looks young. Looks like a young guy. Probably in his 20s. He thinks it's the right thing to do to be, you know, fighting for his daughter. I think it's his daughter that he's fighting for. He thinks that, you know, he has to prove a point that he's a good dad. This is one of the biggest tricks that happens in today's day and age, especially when you guys are dealing with the modern females. You guys already know about my hashtags. Exhibit hashtag 1 is the young single baby mom, Eunice. I noticed that the way that he's shouting, and some people that knows him probably look at him and thinking, nah, that's not how my guy is. Drawn out. And when I say drawn out, he's caused to act like this because he's frustrated. And it's okay to be frustrated. I understand how it feels, especially when you love your child. But one of the biggest lessons that majority of you guys need to understand that's in this situation is, and I want you guys to listen to me carefully. It might sound a bit up what I'm about to say to you guys. Don't show the world how much you love your child. I'm going to use that against you. You out here showing the whole world how much you love your child. They're going to use you as a pawn. And this is the leverage that you guys that's been doing this online are giving to the females, the hyenas, should I say, because they can see how much you love your child. And they distract you. This is why I told you guys co-parenting is the biggest distraction for men. But let me not digress and let's get back into the video.
So then I was notified by the judge because y'all, I've been fighting this fight, all this fight by myself. No attorney, no judge. Now, when I had a criminal case that she tried to get on me, I got an attorney. I paid $3,500 to get a criminal case. She tried to get me falsely arrested for assault, aggravated assault. And I got that dropped. Now she had court today at 1:30 for that case because she had false reports and she got locked up for that. So now she's here and her attorney said she couldn't make it today because she had a court date later on, which was for false reports. So continue walking with me, y'all. So they stated that I motioned wrong. You can't motion for a contempt of court and you can't motion for a new custody agreement, which I was known, and they said I need an attorney. So what her lawyer tried to do was drop my 15th case because they was like, well, we're going to push this to the 15th. And then her lawyer talked about, we need to drop that case because we have something going on. Can we push it back further? So they just trying to keep pushing this back to make it worse for me. So now, family, I appreciate all the love trying to give me gifts and wish lists for my baby. Now I need money for an attorney. I need to have an attorney.
Come on, bro. You know, the worst thing I hate is people begging online. I don't give a flying toss about your situation, my brother. You are a young man. He spent $3,500 on legal fee. $3,500 that you could have invested in yourself. You could invest that $3,500 in yourself, better yourself, you know, have something to work on. But you're wasting this money on your baby mom. And you're going online asking people to help you fund the next court case that is clearly not working, bro. Wasting so much time, but you should be using that time for yourself. You gotta understand this, especially to a lot of young guys that's watching my channel that's in situations like this. When a woman does not a woman, because modern woman and woman are two different things, right, to me. When a modern woman is not cooperating with you and they're putting you through this stress, the best thing to do is walk away. I'm telling you as a grown-ass man, the best thing to do is walk away and focus on yourself. Focus on who you want to be in life. Distraction is a distraction. Does not matter where it comes from. If no one is getting onto your program, that means you're getting onto their program. Wasting 3,500 on legal fees is one of the biggest scams that can ever happen to man. Because why? You're trying to prove that you care too much. I want you guys to read a book called Care Less. A book called Care Less. I forgot who the author is. Amazing book. Once you figure out this strategy of caring less, you're going to notice everything that you want will attract to you instantly. It will become a segment and tendon in your life, bro. Once you care less. When you care too much about things, that means that thing has a hold on you. When you care less, you're going to notice that it's going to come into your life. You guys need to care less that thing that does not benefit you and also that doesn't give you any peace. If something does not give you peace, that's the Most High telling you that he wants you to be done with it. But you guys don't listen to the sign. And it's crazy to see this young man. Look, he got the vein all popping out his neck, spit on the side of his lip, moving crazy. This is the distraction, and this is what the devil does. Fear is one of the biggest things that men face and don't know how to channel it. Fearful of something, that means someone is controlling you. When you have fear, right, like this brother has, he's a young guy, bro. He never got no bear like that, so you're a young G. He's fear orientated. From when you going online to ask people for money, bro, you fear orientated. There's something wrong there. There's no different from someone in the streets with their cup in their hand begging for change. No different. Because we all...
The 15th of this month, we still got the 15th date, but now she has an attorney, and that attorney on some bull crap. So now we're gonna have to either save up something. We gotta get us an attorney for the 15th, because this don't make no sense. I came in there with all of my proof, months of proof, and it still don't matter. I should be walking out with my baby. I should be... I'm not trying to be mad about this, y'all, but I'm getting more and more frustrated because it's like 5.5 months. I ain't seen my child, and y'all still giving me the loops. I'm a dad, bro. I miss my baby. So, with that being said, y'all, and then what they tried to tell me was I can't post videos on social media no more. Like I told them, I'm a content creator. I've been doing this before her. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, my mouth dry. That's how you know I'm woo. But like I told them, nah, I do this. I don't talk about that girl. I don't talk bad about her. I don't bash her. My family don't even talk. We don't talk nothing down on these people. I talk about my experiences that I am going through. The stress, the hell that I gotta put up with. And it's a lot, and it's continuing to go on. So, family, let me calm down.
Yeah, calm down, bro. Look at it like this. You didn't see your kids for over 5 months. Ask yourself, throughout that 5 months that you didn't see your child, what have you achieved? What have you achieved? Would you say that you've achieved some type of self-growth, self-development? Would you say you've achieved more stress? You gotta remember your tactics and your strategy doesn't work. Fellas, life's about strategy. This man's strategy does not work. You're trying to prove to the whole world that you're a good dad. That's one of the worst things you can ever do as a man, because now you're giving another person leverage over you. They see your weakness. This is a man's channel. It's all about making men great again. I'll keep it 100 with you guys, right? I will say this to my sons. If my sons ever get in situations like this and they're older, I'll say, okay, cool, what's the problem? She's not going to let me see the kid. Okay, fine, then focus on yourself. That's more time to focus on yourself. Can't control what's around you. That means it's out of your control as men. Men, we love to be in control. We love to be in control of ourselves. We love to be in control of our diet. Well, some men, we love to be in control of our timekeeping. We love to be in control of whatever business that we're in. And you have to be in control of whoever human being is around you. So whoever that wants to get it into your program as a man, those are the right people that comes into your life to help you what you got going on. And whatever blessings that you have, it trickles down to them. For females taking your kids away from you, fellas, let her go. Let the kid and the girl go. It is what it is. Your job is not for you to chase. Your job is for you to chase what's more important, creating safety net, making sure that there's a structure in your household, making sure there's a structure in your life. So, you know, because let me tell you something, right? No one cares about you. No one give a flying bananas about men. So it's your job to care about yourself. Your job to build yourself. It's your job to make sure you're financially stable. This guy over here, he's young, he's wasting like 3,500, and plus he's a content creator. That 3,500, he can use that to buy some new cameras equipment, new lighting, new studio, new laptop. He enhanced himself. You see what I'm saying to you? But he's distracted with the court system and trying to fight for his baby. I understand how painful it is. Listen, I understand how painful it is. You don't see your kids. I get it. You know what I mean? But at some point, you got to love yourself first, my brother. At some point, you got to take that L. Fighting the L is actually worse because you're not turning that L into a lesson. You're trying to make that L subconsciously turn into a W. Let the L be. You You feel what I'm saying to you? It's kind of crazy to see that, you know, you got the younger generation that's online shouting in the camera. You're really not helping yourself out when you're shouting in the camera, because they can actually use this against you. You see, look, he can't even control his own anger. But I'm looking at you and just seeing you're a man that actually cares. You got to tame that energy, bro. You don't have to let the whole world see how frustrated you are. You got to learn how to play the chess move. The chess move, let me tell you something about chess. You don't have to make moves straight away. With chess, you can take your time. You don't have to make a move straight away. You can say, all right, cool, I'm gonna take my time. You gotta remember this. Time is all you have, bro. When you have time and you know how to manage time and you know how time is, and you wasting 5 months of chasing to go see your daughter, where you can use that 5 months to self-develop yourself, to grow yourself, put yourself in position, have way more leverage than the other person, because she will be thinking that you're thinking about her, but you're really thinking about growing, being the best version of yourself. So by the time when the kids are at a certain age, you have that leverage. Why? Because you've invested your time wisely. You play the right chess move. This is exactly what they want to do. They want to distract you. 3,500 for your age group, bro, to be putting it on court fees for your daughter. It's a waste of money, my bro. These hyenas as well, they be really getting it for cheap. These hyenas as well, they be getting legal aids free. It's free for them. So he's really wasting time. She has the daughter with her 24/7. She's getting free legal aids. And you're the only person that's wasting time in this scenario. That's a bad deal, bro.
Let me let it go. Court is done. It didn't go how I wanted it to, but it's all right. I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm not gonna give up. Bro, I'm about to be in this thing in tears because I'm stressed. I am tired. I am mentally distraught. But to my family, if y'all want to support me, we need an attorney by the 15th of this month. We need an attorney by August 15th, because that's when I'm finna go to court and we finna blow the waters out. I need the best attorney. I don't care if you watching me in Chattanooga. If you seen this video in Chattanooga, Tennessee, if you're an attorney, please text me, get in my DMs. I need you for the 15th. I got all this information. We got us a fight right here. This ain't no play. I've been trying. Please contact me. I love y'all. It didn't go how I wanted it to, but it ain't done. The fight is not over. The fight is not over. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Whew.
He said, whoo. Bro, stop fighting, man. Never fight for something you love. Whatever you own, you don't fight for things you own. What is yours will come to you. Wise man once told me, and it was true. You never fight for something that's yours. The Most High ain't gonna give you something that's yours for you to fight for. You gotta fight for, getting to a nice, stage in life. You're gonna definitely have to fight for something you believe in, which is self, right? You gotta fight to not be lazy. You gotta fight to make sure your mindset gets into your program of what you want in your reality, because your mind is not your friend at the end of the day, right? A lot of people need to understand that. You see, your brain, your mind is not your friend, because it's been programmed from young to think a certain type of way. That's why you have this guy thinking that he has to do this to show the world that he loves his daughter. You don't need to show no one you love something. You gotta love yourself enough to make sure that love trickles down to things you do love. Because whatever is yours is gonna come to you. When you're fighting for something, that means it's running away from you. And they're using that as a leverage against you. But this video is a tricky one though. I understand it, you get me? Because it takes a while for a young man to be matured enough to actually have the same type of mindset that I have, because they fighting themselves and thinking, they have to be this type of person to show the world or show the society that they are, a good person. I'd rather be the villain and have things my way than be a good person and have things that belongs to me run away. You feel me? I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Stay blessed. Peace. Bow.
God gave me grace. God gave me style. God gave me grace. God put a smile on my face. God made me smile on my face. God made me shine like the sun. God made me shine like the sun. Sometimes I feel like I'm the one. Sometimes I feel like it ain't my fault.